Okay, hello.
Hello,
I'm Rob,
and I'm Arthur.
and we're having a making an Instagram video. If half of our heads chopped off, you still be able to hear us, hopefully. So this is the first post on Team Haslet MND. So I thought we'd create a post sharing my journey with MND. Not really talked about it unless people have asked us. Obviously, Arthur knows a lot about it, so he's going to be like the interviewee. Oh no, he's going to be the interviewer, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're going to ask me questions, which hopefully I can answer, and then we should give people some insight into MND and the stages I'm at the moment. Go on, Arthur.
Okay, when did you first find your first signs of MND?
Good question. So in October 2023, I noticed I had like a pain in my thumb pad here, and then it got slowly weaker. So that pain sort of disappeared, and then as I was like brushing my teeth, the first thing I noticed is it was really hard with my left hand to squeeze the toothpaste onto my toothbrush. So I just thought, oh, that's strange. And then when I was like trying to do buttons up on my trousers, that was getting more difficult. So I didn't really think too much about it. In fact, at Christmas, I asked for some strength training grip things, which you've seen around the house.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked for Christmas. I thought maybe I just need to improve my strength a little bit. Sorry, the camera's just gone off on the screen, so that's confused me and Arthur. There we go, it's back there. But then I realised that on my right hand I could do loads, like carry on for ages, and my left hand get tired really quickly. So I just kind of stopped. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was when I first noticed it. They were the first sort of symptoms I noticed, was like weak left hand.
What do you reckon now is what's affecting you the most?
So most of the things that affected me now, I'm quite lucky, I believe, because it's mainly my hand. You can see here this finger. Over the last few days, this finger has sort of given up hope. With motor neuron disease, it's the neurons that get sent back to my brain, and this finger has just lost strength. And if I put it down, for example, if you pass me your hand, if I lay it flat, I can lift all of the other fingers, but whatever I do, I can't lift the other finger. So it spends all of its time like this. What I've started to do is adapt it and just like Velcro it together so it's not getting in the way. But yeah, that's probably the most noticeable thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Day to day, getting off the sofa. So my left arm, here's my right arm. I have a squeal of those big muscles. So my right arm's pretty strong, but my left arm I have a squeeze of these muscles.
Oh.
Yeah, so all the muscles in this side of my body have like sort of faded away, atrophied.
1 second.
Which makes things like holding cups of tea really wobbly and really shaky. Using a fork with my left hand is really difficult. When I was trying to eat my chocolate at Christmas, should we do a recreation of what happened? So let's imagine this is my chocolate at Christmas, and I'm just about to eat it, and then Arthur comes along. He can literally push my arm down really easily.
And I steal this. Well, I wasn't that mean.
You did.
So
I think you did steal my chocolate.
No, I know. I ended up giving back.
Okay.
Because I had one.
So mainly left hand side, and it's also affected my left foot as well. So my foot sort of drops, which means that I can, when I'm walking, I might trip up on something, or in the classroom when I'm teaching, if I turn to the left, my left foot doesn't pick itself up properly, so I'll like stumble or trip. People see me sort of just like leaning against things all of a sudden, and that's just because my balance is gone and my brain hasn't quite worked out how to pick up the foot properly.
Next question.
Yeah, you got to think on the spot now, buddy.
They were the only planned ones.
There were 2 questions. We planned well for those 2 questions. If I was you, what would I ask me? Not too sure.
I'm thinking.
How did it affect you?
How does it affect? Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, I'm asking you a question. How does it affect you?
Me? Quite a lot actually. Knowing like my dad's got a disease that won't go away anytime soon. Quite hurts a bit.
Yeah. I think like when we talk about emotions and finding out things, telling you was the hardest thing ever. I'm telling you, because obviously it's not nice sharing things like that. And we were honest, weren't we, from the beginning? So I told you everything I could think of. Couldn't quite tell you how long it will go on for. I was too emotional to tell you that then. But then you asked a few questions and you talked about rug burrows. And then then I think now you know everything. And your school have been amazing. They've been really supportive.
Yeah.
As is my older child's school. But in day to day, I'm myself. I carry on. I go to work.
Yeah.
I enjoy myself. We have fun. Not as much play fighting anymore because I just lose all the time.
But you still want to give me, just not Felix.
Yeah. I can't play against Felix. No. He's too big and too tough. But I think that's it for the time being. And I think we'll
ask you another question.
Go on then.
I need to think of a question first.
Okay, I've got one more question. He's going to think about it. I'll see if I can show you this hand here. So not only this is my good hand, and this was the first time I noticed muscles fading. So this is you can all feel it in your fingers. You've got this muscle here. On this hand, it's like there's nothing there. Yeah, yours is bigger than mine.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, so this hand is that muscle. Sometimes I catch myself when I'm driving. I can still drive and everything. I catch this hand and it looks so skinny and it looks so different to what I'm used to. It's not really got me upset. Nothing's really got me upset apart from thinking about my children and my family in the future. But in terms of your face is out the camera, in terms of my body and what it's doing, it's just a bit strange. And I think that's it, buddy. We'll stop because we'll do more updates. But feel free to ask any questions.
I do have one. What so far do you notice that is kind of over, you can't really do anymore?
Oh, that's a great question. So, playing guitar, those days have gone because my left hand, even a week ago where this finger was working, it was really slow. So I can't play the guitar. Piano, which I couldn't really play very well anyway, is very difficult now.
So most musical instruments?
Washing the dishes is quite difficult, which is upsetting.
That must be a pain.
Cooking food is really difficult because I can't grab things to cook them.
Doing the laundry. Hanging up clothes.
Yeah, doing the laundry,
hanging. The tumble dryer, taking stuff out of the tumble dryer.
Yeah. Or basically all household chores are really challenging now. Playing computer games is actually challenging, and flying a drone has gone really challenging. So much so that I lost my dad's drone in a tree.
And picking me up without having to use your legs.
Yeah, getting up off the floor is really difficult.
Oh yeah.
That's something that it just came all of a sudden. So if I'm on the floor, getting up off the floor.
I'm just going to crouch a bit.
Yeah, give me piggybacks. I could beat you with that arm, I think.
Yeah, let's see. This is
good arm.
Camera. It's not the camera.
3, 2, 1. Get wrecked. Now then. 3, 2, 1. I'm still going to beat you with my fat arm.
No, you're not. Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much.
I probably shouldn't celebrate.
Come say goodbye, Arthur.
Bye-bye.